Hi. What a horrible night for a podcast.
I'm Connor.
And I'm Ben.
And today, what episode are we on?
We're on 8.
We are on episode 8.
We should get a counter right here and hit it every time we do another episode. So it's 8 and hit it and it pops up to 9.
That's such a good idea. Wow.
And it hit, boop, 10. But it's on 9 and then it's like, all right, and this is episode 8.
That's such a good idea. I want to do that now.
I'll look into that too.
All right, yeah.
I'll look into that in the tapestry when I get home. Yeah, just put it right in front. We need something kind of creative to put here and not just white.
We do, yeah.
The white in the little mixing board.
So yeah, the mixing board, that's just like on the table just so there's something on the table. Like we don't need it
Yeah,
to
that
be
doesn't
right
even
there,
need
but
to
it's
be
just
there.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then besides that, in our food.
Yeah.
Or your food in this case, but
Right. But yeah, like we say every week, can't believe we made it this far.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get 1 or 2 done, and then we would be like, "This is dumb."
Uh-huh.
Here we are,
and
episode
here we are,
8.
Episode 8.
We're probably gonna do episode 9 right after this, so don't go far.
All right.
Don't touch that dial.
Anyway, what are we doing today, Ben?
So today, similar to what we've done in the past, I did a little Reddit deep dive. Found some good posts on a particular subreddit. We're gonna go over them, give some opinions. Last week we did, or the last 2 episodes rather, we did some advice columns. You know what pissed me the fuck off?
What was that?
This is like kind of unrelated to the podcast.
Well, let's hear it.
But it's on topic. So the other night I was at Maddie's house, and
Ben's girlfriend.
and I was talking to her and her mom, and the TV was just on in the background, and Jimmy Fallon came on. Like we weren't watching it, but because I absolutely can't stand Jimmy Fallon, and he had Jerry Seinfeld on.
Yeah.
And they started to play this game called, I think it was called Life Coach, where he literally gave advice columns to Jerry Seinfeld and then had him like, what would you do in this situation? Like, that's literally what we just did on the podcast the other day. Like, not that Jimmy Fallon watched it.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon stole our idea.
I don't want it to seem like, oh, I just watched Jimmy Fallon and got... No, his were, like, so unfunny, too. Like, ours were, like, all poop and vagina-based.
Jimmy Fallon is terrible.
He is. He is.
Terrible.
I was cringing
so bad.
beforehand, and then it came to that, and I was like, oh, man, I don't want...
Like, 1% of everything he's ever done is, like, bearable.
The funniest thing that Jimmy Fallon ever did was when he had RuPaul on. That was the funniest thing ever, and that's not even his fault.
No, it's all RuPaul.
That was a RuPaul joke, but
there's
it was the only time I've ever actually laughed at Jimmy Fallon.
If you don't know what we're talking about, look up RuPaul and Jimmy Fallon. Oh no, I think the video is called Jimmy Fallon Gets Canceled.
Or it's something like Jimmy Fallon destroys his career or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
His face in that is like unintentionally very funny.
Okay. Yes. But
okay.
Anyway.
So on that same topic, so I hate Jimmy Fallon and I hate that we did the same joke. But
So what subreddit are we on today?
So this week in these 2 episodes, this subreddit is r/AmItheAsshole, which, if you're not familiar, is a subreddit where people go on and they post their recent situations, and people in the comments deck it out and try to decide whether or not this person is truly the asshole in the situation, or they're not, or everybody sucks. So we're gonna get. I picked out about 20 for this episode, and the next one we'll probably do about 10 each, and then we'll give some thoughts if the writer's the asshole or not an asshole.
Okay.
I tried to pick most of ones that were like everyone sucks, so at least there's a little bit more of a debate, because some of these were definitively like, no, you're definitely an asshole, and there's some that are definitely like, no, that's not your fault, like you don't, yeah. So I tried to pick ones that were there was at least a little bit more of a debate to it, or that were just funny. So,
well, that being said, let's dive into it. First one.
Okay, first one. Am I the asshole for switching to regular milk to prove my lactose intolerant roommate keeps stealing from me? So my guess as to what's happening is there's a lactose intolerant roommate that keeps drinking milk or something, so they're gonna switch to regular milk that's not lactose, or that has lactose in it, and then when the friend gets sick, it's like, fucker, I knew you were stealing from me, is my guess of what the situation is.
That's so bizarre.
It's awesome. It's so petty and I love it. But I don't even
What a weird way to prove that someone's stealing from
I
you.
know.
I mean, as long as you're not killing the person, I mean, like, I guess
No.
it's not too bad, but at the same
Mm.
time, it's like, I think that's a good one. Like, I don't know if he's the asshole or not. What do you say?
I would say no. Like, yeah, it's kind of petty, but like, because he wouldn't have an issue if he wasn't stealing. So it wouldn't if the friend wasn't stealing, then
Mhm.
there wouldn't be an issue. No issue would arise. But if he was
Right.
stealing, then it's coming to him. It's not like, oh, I think he's stealing, so I'm going to be an asshole to him. It's like, oh, well,
Why-
if you're going to steal my shit, I'm going to give you a consequence for stealing my shit.
Why? So
You know,
I'm
I think
assuming-
that's justified.
I'm assuming they had like almond milk or something like in the beginning, like before this.
That's my guess.
But
It's something
why,
like that.
Why would he have almond milk unless he's like an almond milk guy? Like if they're like not sharing the milk, does that make sense?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
said
don't know.
he said milk. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
probably more to it than that, but I'm just
Yeah,
guessing that's what.
Kind of like I don't know if I have like a definitive answer if he's the asshole or not.
Yeah. Some of these
I'm gonna say no.
some of these people write a goddamn book about the situation.
Yeah,
so I'm basically just going off the title. I don't want to have to
Yeah.
read the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll be here all day.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say more so not the asshole.
Yeah.
In the scheme of things, like it's kind of odd because like you said, if you're roommates, you're not sharing milk as it is. So
Yeah.
why would you be stealing milk? Like that doesn't make any sense.
No.
But yeah, I understand. Like, yeah.
Does-
I would say this person's not the asshole. I would say the other friend's the asshole.
No, I mean as long as there's like no serious harm done, then I guess not.
No, not usually. No, for people who are lactose intolerant, you just might get the shits, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like then it's not like, you know, somebody who's allergic to milk and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna kill
Yeah.
my friend. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's then that's bad. But the worst that's gonna happen is you just sitting on the toilet for an hour or a couple hours.
It's like if I
that's pretty much it.
laced our milk with peanuts to prove
Yes.
that Ben was
to prove that I'm stealing the milk because I would choke and die with the peanut in it.
All right.
Exactly.
Next.
Yeah. So the verdict, not the asshole for number 1. I don't think you're an asshole. Am I the asshole number 2? Am I the asshole for taking back the beer I bought for a party for which I was uninvited? So they bought beer for a party, got uninvited, and took the beer back. I don't think you're the asshole at all.
If you weren't invited?
So my guess is somebody was invited to a party.
Yeah.
They bought beer, so they bought like a 24 pack of Bud Lights or something like that, and then gave it to them. Like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, here's the part. Like, you know, keep this. We'll drink it at the party. And then they subsequently got uninvited from the party. To at which point the person went, okay, well, if I'm not gonna be at the party, I'm just gonna take my Bud Light back.
Well, if they got uninvited, then yeah.
I don't think you're the asshole at all.
But I think, because to me it sounds like he just kind of like showed up to a party like uninvited, and then just like took his beer back. Which, I guess if like nobody knows you there, and you just show up with beer and then take it away, I guess no one's gonna know. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, I don't think that's.
No.
I don't think that's unwarranted.
No,
You get uninvited. Why would I still give you my beer?
Yeah, I mean if they were
beer's
uninvited.
expensive. I'm not. You know.
Yeah, I would say no in this scenario. I'm sure there's scenarios like it where but
It's kind of one thing like if you were doing like a birthday present and they already opened it or something and it's like, oh well, I need that back. It's like, well, it's mine now. You know,
right.
There are similar situations where it's like, yeah, you're an asshole, but if you got uninvited and you just want your beer back, I don't think that's unreasonable.
No.
At all.
Hmm.
Next up, that was a pretty quick one, but some of the earlier ones were more like decisive.
Yeah.
A little bit later on, there's a little more debate to them. Am I the asshole for not wanting to pick my wife up at the airport at 12:30 in the morning? Yes, you are.
Yeah, we both agreed at the same time.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're an asshole. I did read this dude's like backstory and like justification. He's just kind of like, well, I gotta get up at like 8 o'clock the next morning for work, and I'm gonna be up so late. Like, boo fucking hoot. It's not that late. Come on.
It's part of being married.
Baby. Yeah. Fucking baby.
Yeah. All right.
Grow up.
Yeah. He's the asshole.
Yeah, you are asshole. Jackass.
Ooh, no, let's have some ASMR right now.
All right, quick ASMR break.
This concludes the ASMR. Next post.
This one could start a little bit more of a conversation, I think, between the two of us. So, am I the asshole for calling my coworker chunky after she repeatedly calls me slim and makes references to my weight after I asked her multiple times not to? I don't think that that's unwarranted at all.
Yeah,
to call somebody chunky after they've.
Yeah, no. If someone if I called you skinny and then all of a sudden you just called me fat, and if it's like the first time, I'd be like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
But if it becomes a problem like that, then I guess not. No.
If you ask somebody multiple times, I'm an advocate for two wrongs don't make a right, but I am also an advocate if you're gonna be like a jackass to somebody, you got to be able to take it back. If you're gonna dish it out, you got to be able to take it right back. You know, I absolutely can't stand when people do that. When people are dicks, and then when you're, oh well, look at you. You make a snide remark back at them, and they're just like, oh, well, and then they just break down. Fucking baby, come on.
I would say in this scenario, no, he's not the asshole. How many assholes do we have so far? How many posts have we read? 3, 4?
This is the 4th one.
And we only have what, 2 assholes?
One asshole.
Well, I only have 1 asshole, but
I have 2. But yeah, it's the double standard. Like obviously, in modern society, fat shaming is a thing.
Yeah. But if it gets to the point
I'm in the
where
camp of just not saying anything.
Right. I mean, but if you're shaming someone for being skinny, shaming, then yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Then I don't think it's completely unwarranted to dish it right back. And just because you're the chunky one.
But if someone came up to me and was like, "You're skinny," I'd be like, "Oh, well, you're fat."
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I would take it lightly.
Yeah, it's very different.
We both get that a lot.
Yes, we do.
I'm not gonna.
Best nickname at work is Pool Noodle.
I know. What is yours?
Pixie Stick.
Pixie Stick. Pixie Stick is a good one.
I don't mind Pixie Stick. I think Pool Noodle is a little bit more cool, but.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't give myself a nickname.
Yeah, I know. I wish I was Pool Noodle. Anyway,
this next one will take me a second. This is I think from here on out they're all everyone sucks.
Oh, okay.
So that last one might have been everyone sucks too. Was what was voted, but this one I thought was funny. It's gonna take a sec for me to try to explain this one. So it's, am I the asshole for making a dad joke? So he says, my stepdaughter Madeline was about a year old when I married. That's not important. My daughter's rebelling. She once said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you." So he's the stepdad, 15-year-old rebellious daughter. They were at the grocery store the other day. The stepdaughter goes, "I'm hungry. I need food." And the stepdad replies, "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." I thought that was great. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I don't think two wrongs don't make a right, but should he have said that? It's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna deny that. But
it's funny, but
should he have said that? Is kind of
I don't know.
Yeah, not really.
I understand the point he's making.
Exactly.
I think I need to I think I needed to be there. I need to be there in order to understand everything.
Yeah. Plus, she's 15. She's just an impressionable, angsty teenager. That was kind of for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny as fuck. I'm not denying that, but.
All right,
But who's the asshole?
Who is the asshole?
Who's the asshole in the situation?
Probably.
Let's say some of these are everyone sucks, but let's try to definitively pick one.
I think. You're asking
which one is in the more wrong than the other? is in the most wrong, if that makes sense.
I'd say the not dad.
The daughter, the
What?
stepdaughter.
Huh?
The
No,
not,
no, the not dad.
oh, the not dad.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
The dad, but like the not.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's a tough
because
one.
teenagers can be shitty, but
Yeah.
as much as it pains me to say, because that was a good joke, but you shouldn't have said that. That's mean.
I'm hungry.
I'm not your dad. Damn. That's funny as fuck, though. But yeah, you're an asshole for saying it.
Are you like, man, you're an asshole, but you're like, it's not like, man, you're an asshole. It's just like, kind of an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I'm not talking to you anymore, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
There was definitely probably a better way to go about that. But anyway, next.
Okay, next up. Am I the asshole for telling my extended family how many men that my sister has roughly slept with after she outed our youngest brother as being a virgin? You want me to read it again?
No, I think I got it.
You looked confused for a sec, so.
No, I mean, I am confused, but that doesn't mean I don't understand what you just said.
Okay, all right.
I'm just confused that. Yeah, she's the asshole. Yeah.
I would say she's the asshole. Again, a lot of these are two wrongs don't make a right, but my sister has slept with.
Wait.
I don't really know. Do you want me to read it? Do you want me to read it again?
Actually, one more time. Wait, because I'm trying to figure out if
I'll
she's
read
the
it
asshole
slower.
or if he. Yeah, go ahead.
Am I the asshole for telling my extended family, so I would imagine like at Thanksgiving or something, how many men my sister has roughly slept with
Yeah.
after she outed our youngest brother as being a virgin?
Yeah, the writer's the asshole.
Again, it's the same thing. Like, I don't think you should have done that, and I think it was warranted, but in terms of which one definitely started the argument at the family.
Yeah. I mean,
That's embarrassing. She shouldn't. The sister shouldn't have said that
no.
about the brother, but good on you for sticking up for your brother. But
Yeah.
it's easier to stay quiet in a situation like that.
I think the older sister and the writer are the asshole.
Yeah.
This poor kid, bro. This poor kid.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got no one to love him, and he was ousted.
It's got no one to get his dick wet,
Mm-hmm.
and now the whole world knows, and now it's
Yeah.
posted on Reddit with 54,000 upvotes.
Getting hot over there, Ben?
A little bit.
These lights are.
A little bit. They are warm.
Feel those.
Yeah, it's warm.
Those lights are hot.
Toasty. Yeah,
Right.
both the sisters I think are
Yeah.
kind of in the wrong with that.
I think everybody but the kid is an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But if one of the sisters is more of an asshole than the other, who do you think? Who we thinking?
the sister, the not writer, started it first, so
I would
say
go with
that.
her.
Yeah.
It's definitely an everyone sucks situation, but if one of them if one of them should get hit, it's the first sister. It's definitely the first sister that outed her brother as a virgin. That's not cool. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah. Right. So was that number 6?
I don't remember. 6. That was 6. Yes.
Okay.
This is number 7. We might be able to get through all of these actually, because we're going through these pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see.
Like I'm fine doing all of these if you want.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my extended family how many? Oh, I just I just read that. I can't believe I made it that far into that without realizing. Am I the asshole for honking at another driver who cut in front of me at a drive-thru each time she tries to order? No, you're not.
No.
I don't think so.
No. I mean, that's like the least the least asshole thing ever. Like
That's the mental image of that is so funny too.
Every time she gets in line.
So she cut in front of him.
Yeah.
And she's at the speaker booth trying to order, and every time she tries to order, the guy's lays on his horn. Every time she tries to speak.
Oh, I get it now. Oh, that's funny.
It's petty, but I don't think you're the asshole. She definitely shouldn't have done that. That's warranted. I think that's warranted.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if somebody did that. I don't think I'd go to that.
That's funny. Yeah.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm
she's
not an
the
antagonistic
asshole.
person.
Okay, I get it
But
now.
I think.
I thought she meant the writer meant like someone cut in front of him and she just like honked at him.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
I'd be like, what?
I see.
Like,
I see. Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Every time they try to order, they just lay on the horn so they can't do it.
That's funny.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah. You're not an asshole.
Nah.
That lady thought you were an asshole, or the other driver. It doesn't specify lady, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's in line to Starbucks.
That's great.
I've never had somebody do that to. Oh fuck, I just lost it. I've never had somebody cut in front of me. At a
I've had
drive-thru.
someone try to.
I've had somebody try to too, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not
It
happening.
didn't happen. Yeah.
It's a lot easier to cut in person than in a car.
Uh-huh.
You know. Yeah, that person's definitely an asshole. The lady, again, not the other driver.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep specifying that she's
a lady. Yeah.
She's got that Karen mentality, so it's
Yeah.
automatically a lady to me.
You sexist bastard.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
exactly. All right, next up. Am I the asshole for mocking my brother for getting rejected by his dream college that I got into because he keeps tormenting me over it? No. I don't think so.
No. A lot of these like scenarios are like you said, like two wrongs don't make a right. Like it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these like scenarios are kind of like different places and times, but kind of like deal with the same moral dilemmas.
Mm-hmm.
That
yeah,
makes
exactly.
sense.
They're all different. Yeah, but they all do deal with two wrongs don't make a right. Because
Yeah.
again, I still stand by that. You know, after am I the asshole for mocking my brother for getting rejected by his dream college that this person got into because he keeps tormenting me over it?
If the kid's tormenting you over that, I'm gonna say no. You're not the asshole.
I would say no. Yeah. If the situation was, oh, I got into college, you didn't, I'd be like, yeah, you're the asshole. But if the other kid is just like, I'm gonna get on a full ride, and you're not gonna get in because you're a bitch.
Total sidetrack, but remember that episode of South Park where they said shit over and over again? There was like a shit counter, like how many times it said it.
Yeah, it was like 168, I think.
Yeah. I want a little counter.
The fuck was that?
Earthquake. I want a little count on the corner of how many times we've said asshole.
Ooh.
That'd be a lot of work. It's probably not gonna happen.
That'd be a lot of work to add that in.
Maybe I'll get really bored one day and do that, but that'd be fun.
To add it into the video.
Asshole.
Yeah, exactly. It would take a minute to. If whoever ends up editing it would have to sit there and manually change it every time we said it. It'd be a lot, though. Yeah, I don't think you're an asshole. No, that's warranted. Again, I gotta stop saying the two wrongs don't make a right. They don't. I'm just prefacing that from here on out.
Yeah.
Next up. Am I the asshole for recommending the worst tattoo artist that I know to a girl who was trying to copy my tattoo?
No.
I don't think so.
No. In the tattoo.
Why the fuck would you want to copy somebody's tattoo to begin with?
I don't know.
Or why would you want that? You know, but.
Yeah. I've saved. Can I say this story?
Which one?
That I saved you that one time. Not that I saved you, but like.
I don't know if that person's gonna watch this. I actually have something to add to that when we're done with this, because it pisses me off even further.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. So I'll save that for after. Trying to copy my tattoo. Yeah, I don't think you're an asshole in that situation.
Yeah.
Recommending the worst tattoo artist? Sure.
Well,
at least if somebody's going to copy your tattoo, at least they're going to do an awful rendition of it.
Yeah, right. But I mean, thing is, like, if this person's dumb enough to, like, not to copy a tattoo, then they're probably dumb enough to like not like check the background of like the person that's going to tattoo them and like look at their portfolio.
They're going to go based right off that recommendation.
Which, there you go. I think
that spells it out.
You deserve that either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's on them once you recommend them. Mm-hmm. You know, that's on them to get that sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I dropped a text mix. Or a check.
Yeah, copying tattoos is lame.
Lame. Alright, next.
Am I the asshole? I ditched a girl 40 minutes from her house on her first date.
Why?
Apparently,
Say why?
I read into this one a little bit because I was curious.
Yeah.
And apparently, they drove out 40 minutes away from where she lived, and while they were on her date, like they went to like a park or something like that. Like it was like a bigger area where they walked around and did stuff. And while they were there, she was like openly like flirting with other guys and stuff. And then eventually he just had enough of it and just left her there. If that's not a power move, I don't know what is.
Power move.
God damn.
I'm gonna trust this person and
say that, and assuming that this is as bad as it is,
and assume that they knew what they were doing, and then it was as bad as it was. Get out of there. They obviously have a conscience about it, so they're not probably not a complete asshole. You know. I'm gonna assume, because I think I need more context, but I'm gonna assume not the asshole.
I would agree. I get it, because he went into a little bit of detail about, the girl was like flirting and shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, she shouldn't be doing that. It was their first date and stuff, so it's like, all right, so what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
This one's tough because it's like, should you have ditched her there?
Maybe not, but
not really. I mean, that's kind of shitty.
I think if you had the chance to and she wasn't gonna notice, then that probably means that like she's probably
so far gone.
You know, yeah.
No, I know. I think it's also a matter because it's 40 minutes away from where she lives. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like if it was just up the street or something at a restaurant, I think that's reasonable to just kind of get up and leave.
I think she'll figure it out.
But 40 minutes is like, I'm sure she figured it out. I'm sure she's still not there, but I'm sure she made it home. But
hello.
Yeah, I'm sure she's not lost at whatever park or whatever that they went to. But But yeah, 40 minutes is a major inconvenience for whoever has to go get her.
Yeah.
Like, if for whatever reason you got ditched, like, I'd obviously come get you, but I'd be like, you fucking kidding? Because now that's on me that I have to take an hour and a half out of my day to go get you from wherever this chick left you.
If you got ditched,
I would, but
I would go do it.
Yeah.
But then I get to spend 40 minutes with you.
That's true. That's worth it.
I love you.
I love you too. That's worth it. Fuck that girl. I'm on your side, dude. Okay, that sucks. Little extreme, but I'm on your side. Whew! Am I the asshole for staying, or am I the asshole for? I had to read this whole thing because it was worded weird. Am I the asshole for saying in class that I don't care that my bully classmate is dead? Same thing. I read into this one a little bit too because I was curious. So apparently what happened is this kid is 17 and he's like a junior or senior in high school, and his bully for like all of high school and middle school died unexpectedly, and they were having a moment of silence for him, and the kid went like right after the moment of silence, it was dead silent in the class, and he just basically was like, I don't give a shit that he's dead. And then everybody was like, oh, you can't say that, he's dead. And then apparently other people like joined in, like, yeah, he was a shit to me. He was a dick. Like, he tormented me for years. Inappropriate timing, but I completely agree that you don't have to be sympathetic towards that.
Agreed. But was he just like unprovoked? Just like
I think he just was like unprovoked. Like after a moment of silence that they held in the class for him, he was just kind of like, I don't give a shit that he's dead. I'm like, yeah, that's not good timing.
If it's unprovoked, then I don't know. That's
like, that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, it's kind of actual to me.
Yeah, like I'm on this person's side 100%. Like I don't think you need to feel sympathetic towards anybody. You don't need to grieve over him by any means. But yeah. That because the thing is like if other people in that class had, had affection for this kid.
Yeah.
And then it's just, and they're like devastated that he died, regardless of how much of an asshole he was to you. To have somebody speak up and go like, well, I fucking hated him or something like that. It's kind of like, you kidding? Like, shut up. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I get, you don't have to go to his funeral or anything like that, but
I'm going to say asshole, but barely. Just
barely. Yeah. Understandable, but you're an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You're the asshole.
Just barely, though. Just barely.
All right, so I have 8 left. We're at 33 minutes. Do you want to?
Give it.
Do you want to just round these out?
Yeah,
we'll
give us.
Longer
Yeah, give us a few more and see where we get to.
Yeah, because I think we can finish these. If we're shooting for like under an hour, we'll finish all of these.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, next up. All right, this is. I had to read into this one because I was definitely thinking this person was the asshole, and then I read into it and I was like, wow. So it's, am I the asshole for not tipping the pizza place on an order of 35 pizzas? So initially you're like, yeah, but then you read all the details and you're kind of like,
can you give us like a synopsis of the details?
So like a TLDR of the. So I had to read the entire thing because that didn't make any sense.
Sure, there's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it. So it's from the perspective of this guy's brother. Had this. So it was like an office party. Like they had like the top sales of the month or whatever. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna order all you guys pizza. So 35 pizzas. So he contacts the pizza place and they say. He's like, hey, I want 35 pizzas by Friday. I'm paraphrasing a little bit. Like, I don't have the days right or anything. But he's like, I want 35 pizzas by Friday. And the guy goes, okay, I can do it. Thursday night comes and he's like, all right, here, I'm going to order my pizzas. So my pizzas will be ready around lunchtime tomorrow. And he's like, oh, fuck, I can't do that. So the guy's like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I can't do that. I can do Monday and Tuesday, though, if you want to do that. So he's like, all right. So it rolls around to Monday and Tuesday. Same thing happens.
The pizza guy is saying
the pizza guy says I can't do it.
Okay.
So the brother like, all right, I guess I'll do it on Tuesday or Monday going into Tuesday. So he calls up Monday night and he's like, okay, so I can do it, but I got to do 17 at once and then 18 on the other half. So I got to do 17. You come pick it up and then I'll get 18 ready by the time.
35 pizzas. That's a lot.
That's a lot of pizza.
That's a lot of pizza.
Oh, I know. But so he does that. And he's like, all right, fine, whatever. And then when on his first trip there, the manager comes over and he's like, oh yeah, and we charge a 15% like gratuity fee, like automatically charged in for stuff like this. And because the brother was not told this, or it wasn't a store policy because he like looked into it or something, and he's like, that's not true. Like he literally just made this up on the spot. And told him, you have to give us a 15% tip, otherwise I'm not giving you the pizzas. And so the brother was like, are you fucking kidding me? And that's essentially it. Basically, he tacked on a 15% tip and made him pay for 15% of
I don't think people realize, and it's 35, right?
35 pizzas, yes.
35
pizzas.
I don't think people realize how much pizza that is.
That's a lot of pizza.
As a formal pizza delivery guy, I've never had 30 pizzas.
A formal pizza guy? I thought you just said formal.
I probably
like dressed up in suit and tie and dropped off.
Yeah.
Pizzas.
So what am I? Wait, what's the
former is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I know that's not the word. But what am I looking for? Okay, anyway, a former pizza guy, not formal. A former pizza guy. I've had deliveries where like I've gotten out of my car and had to do like 10 trips like to and from like in one go. Was not even close to 35. And it was like, and it took like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean like 15. Yeah,
that's why
I'm gonna say this dude's the asshole.
Because here's the thing as to why it's everyone sucks and not. Because yes, upon reading just the title, I would wholeheartally agree that the person that didn't tip is the asshole.
And you also you have to stop production of the entire pizza place for 35 pizzas. Like nobody else can have pizza for the rest of the day because
Yeah, because
Again,
that's a lot.
I've done like big orders like that, like maybe like 15 pizzas, and
Mm-hmm.
it takes like you start the day before.
Right. That's what I mean. He
Yeah,
had to call
like
Monday night to make sure, and then they got started.
No, but you start like making like all this shit like the day before, and then you finish it like the night after you start,
Mm.
and but that was only for like 15.35. Like holy crap! Like what an inconvenience.
Because I think he specified in here that he was definitely like planning on tipping when he went back the second time to pay
Yeah.
for it. But then once, the guy was like, oh, I already tacked it on for you. Because it's like, he basically just made up like a corporate policy on the spot. And it's like, well, because then you're stealing from a guy.
Yeah.
Which is like, yes, you absolutely should leave a tip. And it, especially, he could have just fabricated that, like, oh, I was going to tip or something like that. But, because at that point, the manager's stealing from you. Which is like, why it's everyone sucks and not, yes, you should absolutely tip. But in that specific instance, it's kind of like,
yeah. Because if you don't give in to that, then you're, because then the people that are delivering it and making it, like I said, like that's probably like the only thing they're doing that day.
Yeah.
Like that's the only like customer they have like for that entire day.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people rely on tips, and if they're not getting it, then that's it.
Losing money.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I
yeah.
100% agree. Yeah. Yeah. I am a little bit more on the side of the brother being the asshole.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
he's an asshole.
Because if yeah, I guess it depends on if he was going to tip. Which again, it says he was. Whether he was or not, I don't know. But
I feel like there's something. Obviously, I don't know the entire story, but I feel like there's something we're missing here.
there probably
There's got to be more to it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't really. I mean, people are greedy, slobby shits like that, but I don't know. I can't really picture somebody just coming up and be like, "Oh yeah, now you owe me an extra 15%."
Yeah.
Just because I just made that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, well,
Yes. Tip your pizza, guys.
Yeah, please.
Even like I was talking to Maddie about this the other day. Like even if I get shit service like at a place, I still give like 20%.
Yeah.
Because I know that people are just trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
If they're in that position and I can't, because I know people that just like, don't tip, and I'm like, the fuck's wrong? Who doesn't do that? Like I know, like yes, I 100% back the ideology. The tipping is bullshit. Like I believe I shouldn't be responsible for tipping, but lo and behold, I am, so I still tip. You know. Yeah, and it's like I don't know. Tip people.
Yeah.
Even if some people need that money to pay their fucking rent and stuff to feed their kid, so.
Yeah. Right,
just because they got you the wrong soda doesn't warrant that they shouldn't eat that night. Anyway, that's a whole other. I could do a whole video bitching and moaning about tipping and how people don't. Anyway, so am I the asshole for telling my friend the real reason I don't like her kid is that he stinks? Yeah, it's like your kid smells like shit. And that's a no for me.
But why does he smell like shit? Does it say? Is there shit
I didn't
on him?
read into it to see if there was a reason.
I'm gonna say
he stinks like rotting meat and BO, and also has this awful metallic odor that makes me gag.
What the hell is going on?
He's 15.
Good lord, but like Jesus.
If that's the reason, I don't think that's unwarranted at all. But why I would make up a better reason to instead of blatantly telling your friend that's the reason.
But sometimes you just gotta say, man, people smell.
I agree. I've told people that in the past too. Like if I'm at work or something, like if I stink, please let me know. I will not be offended.
Yeah, we talked about that on the podcast.
Did?
Yeah.
Oh, that was here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I won't. Go find the episode.
It was like 2 episodes
I'm not
ago.
telling it to go. I'm not telling it again. But yeah, I don't think that's
no.
Like there's definitely a way to tell somebody nicely, like, oh, if you stink, or if you're like, bro, you fucking smell like horse shit right now, versus hey, like I'm trying to look out for you, but you gotta put some deodorant on.
Yeah.
Like, you're killing all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm saying not the
So-
asshole.
I don't think you're an asshole, but I definitely think that there's a better way that you could have said that.
Sure.
I don't think you need
Oh,
to be
she did
blunt.
say that?
Yeah, she
Oh,
told
okay.
her friend that. Like, yeah, I don't think you should have said that.
Gotcha.
I-
I thought
you
I
know-
thought she was thinking about it.
I might be more in line with that she's the asshole. Like you can believe me, you can think that all you want, and I've definitely thought similar things about people,
Yeah.
but I've never told someone that. I would never say that to, like.
But I think honesty might be the best medicine though in this case.
I know,
Yeah.
and I agree to that, but
I'm gonna say not the asshole. We can disagree.
it's tough. It's tough, yeah, but. Yeah, I guess in this hyper-specific instance with the smell is kind of like, look,
Yeah.
I get it depends too on how you go about it. Like, I hate your kid because he fucking stinks. It's different than like,
yeah.
look, I don't really want to be in the car with your kid because he's got something about him.
He smells metallic.
He just smells like he shit his pants.
I want to.
It is what it
I'm
is.
so curious to know what it smells like. He said metallic.
Yeah, she said it smelled like rotting meat and
And
BO.
BO and then yeah.
How do you smell like rotting meat?
Unless you are rotting meat. I don't know. I have a mental image of this kid in my head. It's terrible.
Yeah, it probably looks the same.
Yeah. Grody.
All right.
All right. Do one more? Two more?
There's only 5 left. So do you want to just finish them out? Because
Let's do a couple. Yeah.
because I looked around on the subreddit for like an hour and a half to find these, and it's like I had to like hyper cherry pick these,
Gotcha.
you know,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
and
Let's do.
so I won't be able to get another episode out of the subreddit is my point. So we'd have to either basically finish these now or
Okay.
there's not that many.
Yeah.
We can speed run.
Yeah.
all of it, so
Okay.
if we want.
Speed run.
So- Where was it? Am I the asshole for telling my wife that I don't care if it's her turn when? Oh. Am I the asshole for telling my wife I don't care if it's her turn? We're not naming our son Tuesday. So the wife was claiming it's my turn to pick the name.
Pick the
and then
name and then
she wanted to pick the name Tuesday.
Tuesday?
And the father was like, no.
Why Tuesday? It's Wednesday or nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. Friday is kind of a cool name.
Oh, yeah.
But Friday's kind of dope.
Or
But,
Sunday or something.
unless it's like Domingo, that's kind of tight, you know. But
Domingo.
Domingo,
I was gonna say like that or in a different language or something like that.
yeah.
Tuesday. I would kill myself if my name was Tuesday.
Exactly. That's
I'm assuming this baby's gonna be a girl too. I hope. But what a lame ass
I'm
name.
skimming it real quick to see if it says. It's a son. It would be a boy named Tuesday.
Oh no.
No, and that's like the whole.
All right, I would say if it's like any other name, if it's just like a regular ass generic ass name, and if it's her turn to pick the name, sure,
Yeah.
then it go ahead.
I don't
But
necessarily.
if you're stepping in
disagree.
for this dumbass name that's not Wednesday, then
yeah, Wednesday's a girl too. The Wednesday,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
the Wednesday
yeah,
is
Is
a
a girl.
So,
Were we on the same team in middle school, 7th grade?
I don't remember.
Damn it.
I don't know.
Because we had our science teacher in 7th grade had a baby that year, and her middle name was Wednesday.
That's dope.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool. Yeah, Tuesday's a cool middle name. Yeah, even Tuesday's just not.
Why Tuesday?
Why Tuesday?
I bet there's some dumbass white girl reason for it too.
It probably is. It's just. I read it in a fortune cookie once. And
yes. Exactly what I'm
It
thinking.
came up
Yeah.
Tuesday's gonna be your best day or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, my son is gonna be my best day, so.
Oh, I
Tuesday-
forgot it was a son. Oh no,
Yeah,
this
it's a
poor
boy.
guy named Tuesday. You have to
That's
think
a
about.
bummer.
Yeah, dude. But then you have to think about this kid's gonna go through life with the name Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday's a tough name.
Damn, man. If it was a girl,
It'd be
it'd
one
be
of
a
those
little bit
things,
better,
like,
but even still, it's so bad.
every time you introduce yourself, you'd be like, your name's Tuesday. And,
Yeah.
like, that's not something cool
Like,
you want to
yeah,
put
you
your
have to
kid
think
through.
about, like, this kid has to like live with that.
Right.
Terrible.
You're putting an identity on a person. You're not just doing it for you're not naming a dog that.
No. If it was it's probably a better dog name than a human name.
It is.
Even still, it's a shit name for a dog.
Or pet name, or like if you're naming like a.
If you were naming like a Goldfish Tuesday, all right, that's the line.
Yeah.
Goldfish.
Anything smarter than a goldfish, which is like pretty much nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Should be named Tuesday.
You know what I hate too? I think about this all the time. That parents they name their babies like these dumbass baby names.
Yeah.
And they forget that this thing is gonna be like 80 years old one day, and be named Clementine.
We should. We should do an episode of this with that. Like, we'll just read people's dumbass baby names.
That's a good idea, dude. But like,
I don't know if that's a whole episode worth. That's kind of funny.
Dude, like imagine this dude. This dude's gonna be 75 one day.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like a war vet. And
Yeah.
like
he's gonna get a Medal of Honor, and they're
gonna get a Medal of Honor. It's like, dude,
Tuesday Jones, get up there.
George Carlin has a thing on like baby names like that, soft names.
Yeah. Soft names make
Yeah.
soft men.
Yes. It's so good. But yeah, like people, like parents, they name these babies like names that will only be cute or that only work when this thing is like 6 months old. But when the thing's 10 years old and it's still named freaking
Tucker.
Tucker.
I don't know. That's like my favorite name to just make fun of.
That's
one of the George Carlin ones. Yeah.
I'm just trying to like.
It's funny as
But
fuck.
I heard something the other day, like a name, but it was, oh my god, I wanted to find these people. I'm going on a rant now, but oh.
Yeah, we'll save this for another.
Yeah,
Alright. I'll throw that on the one.
Yeah,
top idea.
all right, I gotta get off the topic.
That's
Next,
a funny one.
next.
Yeah, we got 4 more. We can finish that.
Okay.
If we do like an hour 5, that's fine. We got time. I like audibly laughed when I read this. Am I the asshole for having my 9-year-old nephew arrested for stealing my wallet?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
That's
It's
so
a 9-year-old.
It's a 9-year-old. Why would you call the cops? The whole post is this person like trying to justify
cops
it.
Arrested a 9-year-old?
I guess. Okay, they explain the situation 20 minutes later. My sister it's all the comments are like,
Yes.
yeah, he's 9. He shouldn't have stolen a wallet. But Jesus Christ, you called the cops on him? What is wrong with you?
All right. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, that's a quick speed run.
Yeah,
I just thought it was
speed run.
funny. Yes, you're an asshole. Don't call the cop. Be a better parent. Start with that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I hate everyone. Am I the asshole for changing my bully's passcode? So somebody with I imagine they're in high school, was like looking over their bully's passcode or bully's shoulder at their phone for their passcode. They typed in their passcode, right? And then after he went to the bathroom or something and left his phone on the table. They went, put in the passcode, changed the passcode, and the bully had like a full-on mental breakdown over it. He was in tears and everything.
That's kind of funny. How
like,
old do we know?
It doesn't say.
This
is like the only one that doesn't have any details to it. It's pretty self-explanatory. The top comment is, "Let his tears feed your satisfaction."
That's kind of funny.
True. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. I mean, it's petty, but
yeah, I'm kind of like 50-50 on that one.
Yeah, it's petty. Should you have done it? No. Is it funny?
Yes,
Absolutely. It's very funny. Good on you.
We said absolutely at the same time.
Absolutely. Excellent.
Excellent.
All right.
Next.
All right. Now we only got 2 more. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
All right. 2 más. Would I be the asshole if I exposed my coworker's nut allergy? I feel like one of you guys wrote this. You don't buy that I'm actually allergic to peanuts. So basically what he wants to do is he doesn't believe that one of his coworkers is actually allergic to nuts, because he claims that he's seen him eating peanut butter and stuff. but he just says it for show and stuff, which I don't know why somebody would do.
No,
for
I
one.
mean, you don't test the theory.
Exactly. You don't test the theory. You get a picture
That's
of him
like-
eating peanut butter.
But even still, like, what is it, Sunny Butter?
Sunny butter. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like peanut butter. Could
It does.
Be that.
It looks just like it. Yeah.
Good lord.
Or almond butter, or
It's
I'm wicked allergic to peanuts, but I can eat Nutella and stuff.
really, huh?
Yeah, I can eat
Okay.
Nutella. I don't really like Nutella, but
What?
I like it, but it's not. You know.
So this guy's the asshole because
Yes, you are the asshole.
Like, it's kind of like throwing like someone accused of being a witch like into the ocean to see if they would drown, and if they float, they're a witch, but if they drown, they're dead,
Yeah.
and they're not a witch. Like
So either way, they're gonna get killed.
yeah, that's
That's
like
yeah.
it's not worth the risk. like
No.
either way of killing this dude.
Because this
Not literally, but
this dude with the trying to expose the nut allergy seems pretty set on he doesn't have a nut. I would not.
it's
test
not
that.
worth it.
It is not worth it.
Because if you're
Trust
wrong,
me. If you're wrong,
if
you
you're
go to prison.
wrong,
So.
yeah, that's jail time.
Then you murdered somebody because you
Ooh,
did it
Lord.
intentionally.
If they survive, then like what charge would that be? Is that
If
that
they
assault?
survive, you could. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what charge. I would imagine you could definitely probably sue somebody for that because it's
Totally.
attempted murder.
I'm sure it is.
If it, because for people with allergies, obviously, it'd be not really any different than me sneaking like rat poison into your sandwich
Sure.
with the intent, because my intention is to kill you. So,
I used to
You know, I
chase
could
Ben
get-
with peanut butter.
yeah,
Yeah. He's alive. No worries.
yeah, I made it. It's all right. Many tears later, but I'm all right.
Tears.
No, okay. All right, this is the last one. This is
Alright.
another one I laughed at. So,
You just crack something.
yeah, it was my like tailbone,
All right.
my backbone,
Here we
whatever it is. What? Oh, that's the ASMR for the episode.
I'm so excited to watch that later.
Oh,
See if it picked
I'm gonna
up.
make that my text tone every time you text me. Is you cracking your back.
All
All right, so last one. This one's funny too. Am I the asshole for sending a coworker an unsolicited dick pic? Now here's the story.
Okay.
Because initially, yes, you are the asshole. Don't ever send unsolicited dick pics.
Mhm.
However, if you're gonna send one, this is the situation to do it in.
Okay.
So this guy works construction, right? He's been relentlessly told by his coworkers that he's like, oh, look at Tiny Dick over here. Look at Tiny Dick. So what did he do as his power move? He sent one of them a dick pic to prove that it's not small. Should you have done it? No, but it's funny
That's
as fuck.
funny. Power move.
That is a power move and a half.
I feel like if it's construction dudes, then it's probably okay. Like
It's better than it's better than
like any other
sending
scenario.
it to a girl or something.
Yeah.
But still, it's still. Could that be like it's still sexual harassment, obviously.
yeah, but,
Even though it's definitely
but it's
clearly a
prob-
joke. It's not.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
it's
still
like-
sexual harassment.
yeah, but like I mean, whoever he sent it to is probably fine. Like it's
Oh yeah.
probably
yeah, I'm
okay.
Sure.
Like,
They probably saw it and went, oh man.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna live.
Yeah, he was not amused. Was the last.
Oh, okay.
He called him an asshole and stuff, and yeah. Yeah, they both suck in the situation, but it's funny as fuck.
He'll say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards I don't think you're an asshole. I think your coworker had it coming. That's just my 2 cents.
that wraps things up, right?
Yeah, that's all I got. That was all 18 posts
Okay,
that we
Ben.
intended to do 2 episodes on, but scratch that. We're not
Yeah.
doing episode 9 won't be another Am I the Asshole?
Nope. All right. Well, now that we're
Mm.
at the end of the episode,
Guess what? I came prepared this week.
Oh, he came prepared. What do you got for
I mean,
us?
kind of. I watched it before I came over, but
Okay.
I watched this movie called
Right.
Hunt for the Wilder People on Hulu. It's a Taika Waititi movie, and it was great.
All right. What is it?
That's it.
Hunt for the Wild
Hunt for the Wilder People. It has Sam Neill in it from
Sam Neill
from Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, very good movie. Very funny, especially if you like Taika Waititi's humor. It's very funny. Very good writing.
Okay.
Anyway, on that note.
Yep, that's been episode 8.
8.
Can't believe we made it this far. High five, Ben.
High five.
Yay. I've been Connor.
Every episode I want to do that.
What, high
Episode 8, good job. Episode 9.
We need to get our little counter thing, too.
Yeah, I'm going to look up how much one of those costs
All right.
after this.
All right.
And the tapestry.
I've been Connor.
I've been Ben.
This is What a Horrible Night for a Podcast.
Bye, bitch.
See ya.